Oh, junk. Oh, junk, here we are. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to all those who celebrate. Oh, goodness. How y'all doing? Elliot Nugent and Bread. How y'all doing? What is going on, friends? Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're having a good one. I tell you what, my microphone's a little cockeyed here. What's going on, friends? Usually busy on the weekdays? I hear you, dude. I hear you. I tell you what, I've been busier today. Today, like this weekend, actually. I'm freaking, I am booked up outside of the practice and stuff because we got pickleball, we got museum exhibits for the holidays, there's orchestra performances we went to last night, a Pops at the Park kind of a thing. Tonight we're doing one, a different one. It's like, it's a great freaking weekend, guys. I hope y'all are having a good one. Bread, you got nothing to apologize for, my guy. It's if you're here, I love to see it, and if you're not, I hope you're doing well. You know? Johnny, what's up, friend? How are ya? Yo, everyone in here for French horn practice on a Saturday? You love to see it. How y'all doing? Cause let me tell you, I'm already a little warmed up today. I know I cheated a little bit, but I've been really excited. I found a video series from Julie fucking Landsman, for the record. Absolutely incredible video series on the Caruso method, which I think my professor recommended to me in college, and my good buddy and colleague in the horn studio, I think he also learned on the Caruso method. So today I did my first little bit of exercise on the Caruso style, which is all about like embouchure efficiency, which is also a good warm up. But like, dang, I can feel it because the Caruso method, apparently, the way Julie Landsman describes it is that it's designed to give you chops of steel. So boy howdy, I sure hope so. But we're not going to go through that, at least today, because the Caruso things are very they're not musical. They're a physical thing. So that's why I want to do them off stream, just because it's got to be really boring to sit through if you're not like, whatever. Weekends are the only days I'm more free. Hell yeah, dude. And you know what? But you're choosing to spend your time with music. And that's a beautiful thing on the weekends when you could be doing anything else. Anything else. You could be having Christmas time with Zote. You could be, doing a whole other number of things. And you're here with us making music. And that's a beautiful thing. You got a concert on Monday. Oh, that's so exciting. You're going to do awesome, Bread. I know you are. Are you ready for it? Let's play some stuff, huh? What do we want to start with, actually? Because I've already done my warm-up. Ooh, actually, let's do natural horn stuff. Just a little bit. And let's do it with a click. Da, 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 da. No, something slower. Da, da. Something like that. Practicing your hardest. That's as good as you can do, dude. If you're doing your best and you're as prepared as you can be, you're gonna knock it out of the park. I believe in you. No E. Jeez. Low stuff is weird. Me, friends, and some other people decided to set up a concert. There's only like 30 of us, granted, but it's Wednesday. Dude! dude, that's awesome. I was actually just thinking um about because last night I was at a Pops in the Park kind of a thing, and I was wondering how like I could connect with musicians around me to maybe set up like a even like a small brass choir would be so cool, dude. Like we wouldn't need too many, just two trumpets, a euphonium slash trombone, and a tuba or something, and a horn. Like we could do some fun stuff there, and that's awesome that y'all got an ensemble that you're performing with. Like only 13, whatever. That's freaking awesome, dude. I'm so excited for y'all. I'm mildly jealous because I want to play with some people, but I don't know people around me to play with. Whew. Dude, and this is why like I was thinking about it because I haven't been like performing for a long time. But I wonder if the holiday season, because there's all these performances and you're always doing the same stuff. Like, like the pros that played at the local symphony last night, they kind of hated basically every song that they played, right? You don't even know where it is? What? I think you kind of need to know that. Hey, dude, you got till Wednesday, dude. You'll figure it out. You're smart. You'll get there. Whew. I may or may not have mixed in a piece that's not Christmas related. Good on ya. Honestly, you're not the hero we deserve, but you're the hero we need. Like, cause there's all there's so many of the same like holiday, Christmassy, whatever. Even branching into more like a winter time or a solstice or like something that's more like that could be really fun. And I'm sure there's plenty of like dark and wintry and ethereal, snowy, seasonal type stuff. That would fit in just as well for a winter time concert that's not like, just Christmas. You know what I mean? More variety, absolutely. There's only like 5 Christmas songs. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. That sounds like a great program. Because honestly, like I don't want to say my gripe, but like I thoroughly enjoyed the performance last night and the one that I will be going to tonight. But it is a lot of like Christmas, which I get. It's 'tis the season and all, but like I'm kind of over Christmas music already. Anyways, what are we doing? Natural horn stuff. I think we just did 1 and 3. Let's do one. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Whew. Carol of the Bells is technically a Christmas song, but I don't count it as one, so I have that. It's kind of one, and one that's wildly different. See, because that's the thing is Carol of the Bells. It to me that strikes me as more of like a not. It is Christmas, but it's like advanced Christmas. It's like good Christmas. Because I really like that one, and it's not like jingle. It's not Jingle Bells Christmas. It's Carol of the Bells. You can do a lot of fun musical stuff. It's same with like the Nutcracker stuff. Nutcracker is not Jingle Bells Christmas, but it can be done very musically and very, which Jingle Bells can be, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? You got a Christmas duet with a bass clarinet player. That's so much fun. I love bass clarinet and bassoon. They play well. They play really well off each other. I bet it's gonna be great. Okay, so that was natural horn. Let's do. Ooh, I want to do lip trill stuff. Where's my book? Oh, my book's all the way in the back. Oh, Junk. My girlfriend's in chat. Everyone say hi, babe. Although, y'all don't say hi, babe. She's my babe. My babe, not your babe. All right. Are you here? Did you arrive? I didn't hear you. Oh, goodness. Welcome to practice, babe. All right. I want to do. I should put a sticky on the lip trill page. For quick reference. Get that out of the way. Because I will say, Freudis is, she's definitely right. 5 minutes a day, and I can already tell the improvement. Awesome. Yo, what is up? Cat Eats Chips. Fucking love your name, dude. How you doing? Always impressed me how people could play for 2 hours. Thankfully, it's not continuous. There's plenty of breaks in here, but yeah, we're trying to do for two good hours. I remember in high school I had to play a bass clarinet piece because, like I said, small class and the notes were so low. Yeah, dude, anything bass, you're gonna be way down there. Even like that was weird. Yeah, but it sounds so velvety smooth. I actually did a bass clarinet. We had a featured soloist do a bass clarinet concerto my second semester freshman year of college, and I forget. Oh man. We actually did a recording of it too, I think, in the new performance hall. Dang. I wonder if I can find that program and see if we can Dang, that was a really fun piece. I remember that being a lot of fun. Probably gonna make some chowder. Enjoy your lunch, babe. Milos would die. Well, cat eats chips. What do you play? And so this is 2 hours practice time. When I first started, it was 1 hour practice time, right? We're building up into it. This is day 30 now, so we can do 2 hours pretty comfortably. But and eventually, I'd like to get 3-4 once I'm, back up to it. But 5 hours that's a long time. And you sitting for 3 minutes because your neck, dude. You and Mr. Nugent as well, because you're playing sub-contrabass saxophones for 5 hours on end as well. That's a whole other can of worms. Oh goodness. And you got a trombonist friend who's also playing a duet together? Hell yeah, dude. So that's so much fun. You got duets with everyone. Yo, Kat, you're a French horn player too. Welcome. Get in here. Let's talk some shop. Hell yeah. I love all my French horn friends. I love my bassoon friends and my sax friends and violin friends and guitar friends and all my musical friends. But I will say I have an affinity, of course, to my French horn friends. We are kindred spirits. Fucking love that. Well, then shoot, you're going to know exactly what we're about to work on. Da-da. Da-da-da. Da. Hold on. Da-da-da. 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 Yeah, around 100 works. Jeez, hold on. Okay. I can feel already again my corners down here, or my corners and down here are like, whew, not quite crying out just yet, but that one's not as yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe I don't know if we were doing it on 100 yesterday. Maybe 92 is a little bit better for the 16ths. me. My goodness. That's tricky. Fun fact, my band teacher's gonna give me the new bassoon right after the concert. Whoa, Bread! That is so hype, dude! I'm so excited for you. I bet you're fucking excited too. Although, I wonder why they... I guess it's too late to play it on the new, brand new, you know, shiny, in-tune, mechanically sound instrument. But, you know, it's... You're getting it, and that's gonna be a joy to play on. That's awesome. Whew. I appreciate it, Kat. Yeah, the lip trills of... I've never had one. I've sort of flirted with them 15 years ago when I played seriously, but I never had a really good one, so I'm just... I don't know if you know Freudis, her book, Thoughts on Playing Well. Highly, highly recommended. Thoughts on Playing the Horn Well by Freudis. But what she says is 5 minutes of lip trills a day, and you will improve. So that's kind of what we're trying anyways. And I have noticed marked improvement as well. We've only been doing it consistently for like 3-4 days now. So, because I have to get one eventually. Like, why not start now? You know? Whew. 1 and 3 is a nasty partial, but 2 and 3 feels better, which I think is a marked improvement over previous days. 2 and 3 was very loose and insecure previously. Bassoons are freaking awesome, dude. Have y'all ever heard... I think Mozart has a really good bassoon concerto in C, maybe? I don't think I'm thinking of Beethoven. Maybe I might be thinking of Haydn. Someone's got a really good bassoon concerto that that I don't remember. My whole band thinks bassoon's an odd instrument, but except my friends, but I very much enjoy it. Dude, bassoon is an awesome fucking instrument. It is not, I mean, all instruments are odd. You know, at the end of the day, they're all just amplification for whatever. Like, this is a fucking odd instrument. Who cares? It's beautiful as well. That's why they're beautiful, is because they're odd and they're different and they don't have a unique timbre and sound that you don't get anywhere else. Like, it's a beautiful, wonderful instrument. So yeah, if your band thinks it's an odd instrument, your band doesn't know what's good. Your band is wrong, not you. All right, that's 5 minutes of lip trills. I don't care to do too much more than that. Okay, so we've done lip trills. We've done flexibility. I want to do the flexies. I like these flexies. I was about to say yes. This is French horn is objectively like one of the weirdest instruments, like conventional, relatively mainstream instruments. This has got to be one of the weirdest. Um, totally unbiased, the best. There's a reason. There is a reason that in every movie score, every symphony, anytime you want a big, warm, heroic, majestic, all the big goosebumps moments that leave you feeling like, oh my god. The musicasms originate from the French horn section, like 100% of the time. There's a reason for that. We are undoubtedly the best at evoking that sort of emotion consistently, you know? So suck it, every other instrument. I'm just playing. Y'all, everyone's got their parts to play. We just have the most important part. All right, get this click out of my ear. I can't do it that fast yet. Probably. That is a nasty. I hate playing the C on an open 2 and 3. Woo! My word. Personally, my favorite instrument is bassoon. I have also played other instruments, but personally, my favorite one is the bassoon. That's perfect. And that's awesome because that's what you play. Like personally, my favorite is French horn. I've played, all manner of brass. And saxophone, a little clarinet, and some flute here and there. I've never tried a double reed. I've always been interested. But for me, my favorite is the horn, and I happen to be best at it. And I enjoy playing it the most, so that's why I'm the best at it. But that's awesome that you are playing the instrument that you enjoy playing the most. That's incredible. That is exactly right. That's what we should be doing. I'm so happy that that is the case. Do I play with other? I don't play with other people yet. I would like to, eventually. I just haven't. I'm more focused on making sure that I can play well enough first before I try and necessarily get with other people. I'm afraid and nervous and a little anxious that yeah, I'm gonna not play well, and then it's. But you know, that's a whole other thing. What did I want to do today? Etudes. Did I say etudes and excerpts? Etudes excerpts. Yes, I did. Cool. So, etudes. Let's do a little cling. Ooh, you know what? I have a feeling Cling 12 is going to be very good today. Allegro. Did I have one for Cling? I have one from Mozart. Dun, 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 dun. About 112. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Yo, what is up? I apologize. Your username does not appear to be something that I can pronounce, but welcome. It's cool that you play so many instruments. I play soprano and alto saxes, clarinet, oboe, and flute. Dude, that is incredible. That's so many things, and like different things. Wow, that's a lot of skill. Like for me, brass players to an extent can play other brass instruments decently well. I don't know if it's the same for woodwinds, especially reed versus flute versus double reed. You know how well that translates. But like a French horn, I marched trumpet just because like I could pick it up and decently play it. I've played tuba and euphonium on occasion, and you know it's you can figure it out. But yeah, I don't know about that Dylan Bubos. We might want to chill with all that. If you keep going, you're definitely going to be banned because we're about making music. We're not about fairy tales here. Um, anyways, we're playing Kling right now. We're doing Kling Glacken, which is the. If VeggieTales has taught me anything, Kling Glacken is it's the traditional name for like ring bells, ring little bells or something. I don't know. I will say I don't much care for VeggieTales these days, but the VeggieTales Christmas CD kind of goes hard, you know? Kind of goes hard. All right. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. We're gonna chill that shit out. Go spread your bullshit somewhere else. We're here to focus on music and focus on finding we're finding the trapped water, not salvation. Okay? So kindly piss off. Oop, we almost found it. That's something we can find here, is trapped water within my horn. Anyways, it wasn't there. It's always in trigger 3, guys. Come on. I need some side grease on these guys as well. That's all right. Yeah, just a hair. Just to... Shouldn't be that hard to pull out is all. What an excellent etude. Is it annoying to deal with emptying spit for brass? Never know the difficulty of it since I play woodwinds. It's not fun. I think French horns might have it the worst of all brass, or of most brass, I should say. I can't speak for all brass. But because there's so many of, hold on, let me get this in. There's so many, first off, just so many. Like, just that alone, the number of places of brass that is in this instrument is already enough. But there's these ones here where like water gets up in here and it's trapped. So trigger the third one and trigger 3 are the worst for it. So water will get trapped like up in here, and that's, if you ever hear like a popping sound, you're like, first one is boom, boom, that's it. You know where it is. So for it to not be there recently was kind of rare, but oh, that first valve feels silky smooth now. Very cool. So yeah, and then like if you ever notice a performance where the horns are resting for a little bit, you'll see every single time it's this, it's this. Watch it come out the bell this time. Nope, not this time. It's always fun to be because you'll have like just water trickling out of the bell, like as it's a whole thing. So pay attention to the horns next orchestra performance you go to and arrest, and you'll see if they're not playing, they're trying to find trapped water. Almost 100% of the time. It's really funny. But at some point, it's kind of just becomes zen. You know, you just do it without thinking, because it's like, oh yeah, we just sextuplet sequence of G Ionian starting on the tonic. What? What are we talking about here? That must be annoying to get the spit out. Yeah, in the spit valve too. So mine does have a spit valve as well, but I personally don't use mine. Let's pause this clip just real quick. Personally, I don't use mine too much, just because for me, on my horn, it feels a little redundant because it's on my lead pipe here. But what I do instead is I pull this out, and it gets all the water that would have come out here through this generally. So like I'll, just do this instead. So my spit valve on my horn seems a little redundant, and it doesn't usually get as much water out as that one. So, sextup. All right. Let me see. Let me try and parse this real quick, because I've done Ionians. Is Ionian not just the tonic? Sextuplet sequence, G Ionian. So that's just a G major scale, unless I'm thinking of the wrong mode. Because Dorian is 2, then Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian. Ionian is tonic anyway, so you're just saying do a G major scale in sextuplets. Concert G or my G, which is a concert C for the record. Because I can do it on C. I got it. Yes. Haha. Just took me a minute. I'm not used to all of these fancy musical terms, but I will say I appreciate you. I appreciate that. That was a fun little puzzle to solve through. I need to be able to train my brain to parse those things very quickly. So thank you. I enjoyed that puzzle. That was fun. Yo, Ezekiel, what's up, dude? Get more practice if you stop live streaming and don't set a time requirement. Yeah, dude, I'm just having fun here. guy. Like, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to min-max my practice. I'm trying, like, this is an accountability thing. I could definitely lock myself in a room for, however long and just focus 100% on boo, 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 nail it. But, like, I'm having fun. I'm having fun and I'm keeping it up consistently. So, like, I'm not going to be Stefan Dorr. I'm not going to be Sarah Willis. I'm not going to be, Dale Clevenger. I'm not going to be Barry Tuckwell, Dennis Brain. I'm okay with that. I'm having fun here. And we're making music. I appreciate that. I know my time and my schedule, or practice schedule. I know what I'm doing. Thank you. Because also, this is also rest time. I've been playing for 37 minutes, decently warming up still. I did some Caruso stuff beforehand. My chops are a little fatigued, so I'm trying to give myself ample rest time so that I can keep playing decently well. Please don't come in here and tell me how to run my practice time, because this is my stream and I'm having fun. If you're not having fun, you don't have to be here, but I'm having fun. Okay. Now let's get the click back. Play some stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Nope. 3, 1. Yeah, it's okay. Play for like 20, 30 minutes, take a break for 5. That's a great way to do it. That is a wonderful way to do it. I need to be better about intentionally taking rest time and not just playing constantly because I don't want to stop playing, you know what I mean? Because it's fun, but I need to be better about putting in rest time, because I definitely find at the end of practice sessions my chops become very fatigued. And then I can't play, especially down low. If I try and play low excerpts down towards the end of practice time, they do not sound. It's good you hear it in your head first before playing. Thank you. You have to. Otherwise, it just doesn't. If you don't hear it here, like, you can't make it out here, because what are you generating from? Like, how if it's not your inner ear, I guess. What is how do you do it? You stand up to play. Yeah, that's true. So you got to take a break for your neck. I always forget about your neck, dude. I don't know why I keep it's every time you say something like that, it's like I'm remembering and learning it again. It's like, are y'all Doctor Who fans? What are the ones that you forget about as soon as you look away? I feel like I'm that with your poor neck, Elliot. I apologize. All right. Okay. First valve's a little slow too. Let's just, while we're here, get 1 and 2. Cool. All right. I'd say the first bit was good enough to move on. So then we can do the I was definitely rushing, definitely rushing in there. Because here's the thing. I need to figure out the fingerings for these. I can do the major arpeggio. No, not that one. That's not even right. You play the bass sax for 10 minutes before I take a break. Jesus. Bass sax is like 20 to 22 pounds, tenor's 5. And soprano, yeah, soprano is like made out of paper at that point. Yeah, that's not the limiting factor there for your soprano would not be your neck, I would imagine. That is not the bottleneck for that particular instrument. Bottleneck. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm so mind-flooded right now. I'm beyond distracted because of whatever the fuck assholes in there preaching about Jesus and telling me how to run my practice session. So, all right, let's get this click off real quick. Let's just make sure we have these arpeggios worked out. Okay. Because after I get that little corn nugget down under my fingers, I think we should be pretty good on this one. Soprano puts a lot of pressure on my right thumb, so I want to buy a curved soprano. They make curved sopranos? I've only ever seen ones that just basically just look like a clarinet except gold and brass. That's really cool. I've never heard of that. How does your neck hurt? Not hurt so much playing the bass saxophone? Yeah, it just kind of does. You have to have a lot of pressure on the soprano sax. Yo, what's going on? Ritu's World. How you doing? Good to see you. Loving the saxophone discourse. All right. So the only thing that really sucks about this one is just those pedal note from the arpeggios. Ooh. What about this? What about this? I have an idea, chat. I can do trigger 1-3 for both of the lower notes on those arpeggios, and maybe we can cheat a little bit. Not quite, but the ensemble I'm doing, playing all three saxes not at once but on different pieces. Dude, hell yes! Showing your breadth and width and depth as an artiste and musician. That's awesome. Need to go practice my instrument. Hey, fun time, friend. Fun time listening to you play. Need to get used to my neck strap even though there's no padding on it. No padding. Ow. Hopefully it's not too bad. And if there's no padding, maybe, wrap a rag or something around it just to like soften. Make your own padding. But have fun practicing, friend. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day, friend. And I know you're gonna crush it on Monday. 100%. Have a good one. So that was kind of. Blah blah blah. I just like the tongue triplets. We talking about curved sopranos? Hell yeah, dude. I have not seen a curved soprano still. You know what? That's one of my favorite things is you never have to wonder this day and age. Curved soprano saxophone. Oh, it's so tiny. It's so cute. Oh, I want one. That's really Cool. Love doubling instruments, especially in pit orchestras. I've played a pit once in high school and it didn't go very well. We were the pit for like it was the royalty-free Sound of Music, I think. And it was like, yeah, it was okay. I didn't have a great time doing it, but I think the production was sort of just like, eh. Straight one was so annoying. Still have it, but I prefer to use the curved one. Is it so? Is it just like the form factor? Because like having it curve out, is it that much of a difference? For in my assumption is I would imagine maybe it would not be, but I'm probably wrong. That's crazy. All right, let's do these middle arpeggios just a bit more again. All right, give me a click. Real quick. Oh, that's right. It's the pressure on your thumb. That's right. You can hear yourself and your sound better with a curved, which I like. The curved. Oh, because it comes up. It tilts up out of it too, doesn't it? As opposed to just straight down. Interesting. I hadn't considered that. That's really cool. It would have a much different timbre, I'm sure. And like, pointing it as opposed to, I can only imagine what it would be like playing a French horn if the bell was like, right? Yeah, that would make a huge difference. Oh, click, 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 click. And let's bring it down. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. That might just be something I might have to come back revisit another time. Because the low stuff, super low stuff like that is a bit of a challenge. Let's work on, ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun. I like number 19. We haven't done number 19 in a minute. For the ensemble, I'm going to use a stray one. I bet that's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice. It's got such just a beautiful, pure, velvety sound. Dude, it actually reminds me, y'all, I don't know, Kim Waters. Is that a name that means anything to you, saxophone people? And yes, babe, Museum at 2:30 sounds good. That works for me. We will make it happen. Kim Waters has a song that used to play at my place of work. Geez. So many years ago. But I liked it so much. It was so smooth and jazzy and just like, and a bit sexy. But it's, I had to Shazam it from my place of work. Let me see. Kim Waters. I think it's called Until Dawn. I think it's called Until Dawn. Yeah. Until Dawn by Kim Waters. That's a fucking song. That is a sexy song. That's a good one. And now I'm pretty sure he's that's a soprano sax that he uses in there. Whew, what a sound though. That's like All right. This is Kling 19. We will try. Oh my god. Nope. Excuse me. Excuse me. I should have kept playing. Should have kept playing on, but I feel like I'm being a little trepidatious with my air. I'm not blowing air like I could be or should be. That gets crazy. Thought I heard Barbie Girl? And the Kim Waters are from what I was playing. Barbie Girl. Maybe. I could, I don't know. I wasn't listening for Barbie Girl. Whoa, man. My thumb is slow now. Whippy, you're getting a euphonium for Christmas? Dude, let's get some fucking hype in chat for Whippy. I'm so excited for you, friend. That's awesome. We love a euphonium around these here parts. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I've recently realized that I am stupid when it comes to using valve oil. Because for those of you who don't know, so this is you put a couple drops into here and here, right? This is the trigger. Only this one actually goes down into the rotor. If you notice, this one, it goes down out into a whole other different thing. It doesn't even get to the thumb is the whole point. So, yeah, I've been stupid. Yo, we love euphoniums. We love people getting instruments. It's the most wonderful time of the year, isn't it? Weird. You heard Barbie Girl and from what I was playing. Huh. But I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie. I could see it. I could definitely see it. One of those things. It's like this is why I appreciate having other sets of ears in chat because I would not have heard Barbie Girl, but now that you say that, I'm probably I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to not hear Barbie Girl. So thank you, friend, for ruining Kling 19 for me. You've been practicing for 17 days, Whippy guy. That is huge. Excellent. Congratulations for 17 days, sincerely. It's hard getting my high notes out. I feel that, dude. It's always like so for me it's hard. I'm a high, I would say, horn player. For me the challenge is getting low notes out. So I've been making it a point to specifically hit low stuff. So if you have trouble getting high notes out, maybe spend an extra 10, 15 minutes trying to work out some of the high stuff. Just extend your range a little bit and don't ever reach. Don't ever reach because you're going to tension, you're going to put pressure. You don't want to do that. It's about your air. Focus on your air and just get a couple little notes, a few notes a little higher than you did yesterday, and they'll get there in time. They will. And then eventually you'll be able to play up higher than I will. I betcha. That's the C from Adagio and Allegro. We're not going into Adagio and Allegro today, though. What are we at? An hour 8. I don't even know if I want to do more. Well, we should clean this up so that we can actually do this when needed. Been working on consistently getting high B flat for the months. Yeah, dude. Better than starting with trying to hit a high G though. Dude, when I started, my band director told me to hit a G on the staff, just the middle. That was an E, but no. Yeah, that's it. That was too high for me when I started playing. So, yeah. It's all we all have our, different differences how our mouths are at, whether you're more inclined to high or low or whatever. But the high stuff's been I love doing the high stuff. Like Beethoven 3, the first horn trio. Something like that. That's some good stuff. I love playing high horn stuff, man. Told making an E shape with your mouth helps getting with high notes on euphonium. That's probably true. I cannot teach euphonium, so don't listen to me for advice on euphonium specifically. An O sharp helps with low notes. That is very true. So my understanding of just brass playing in general, it's more about your air, right? So if you think about higher notes and imagine a hose, your airstream is the water coming out of the hose. So if you just turn a hose on, no nozzle, no nothing, and you just let it flow, it's wide, it's thick, it moves very slowly. And that's sort of your low. That is a warm, low, full air supported for very low, right? It's loose in the throat. Your soft palate is up. Your tongue is sort of out of the way. Is really warm, low air. And then imagine your hose. You want it to go far, right? So that water's got to travel fast. So you start moving your thumb over the hose and it starts moving out like a jet, super fast. That's your high. That's how your air needs to be when playing high. So you go he, and if you notice the E sound, notice what your tongue does when you go oh and you go E. Notice what your tongue is doing, because that's the more important thing than this. You don't want to necessarily mess with this too much. It's about what's going on inside your mouth. So that's you're raising your tongue and making your mouth sort of narrower. that's your thumb going over the hose there. So your air is going to come out much faster, and that's going to enable you to hit higher notes. Now, where that works with euphonium specifically, that I can't tell you. You'll need to figure that out, experiment for yourself. But have in your mindset that it's the hose if you can. That really helped me to sort of visualize, like, okay, we gotta get this thing moving quick. So like, let's move the tongue to make the air go faster, and that sort of helps me, anyways. So hope that helps you. Because I'm still learning the low stuff. I'm learning the O and the how to do it really perfectly for low. So, whew, yeah. Shoot, what was I playing? Oh, I was noodling. That's right. I was doing like Mozart 4 or some shit. Shoot. I forget Heldenleben. Dag nabbit. Let's play some Heldenleben. Yeah. So this is a weird grouping, and I'm practicing it in an intentional way. I saw a masterclass with the Stefan, I forget his name, but third horn of the Berlin Phil. I think still, or maybe he's since retired. But the way he talked about practicing these groupings, because it's in context, it's da 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 da. It's 2 drops of a fourth at the end of a not drop. So it's, if you think of it as 2 groupings, as the first, and the second being, and then practicing them individually, making sure that they're good, and then combining them is how to get this really well. So that's what we're going to try and isolate a little bit and clean it up. Because I've never had this clean, and I don't know, I would really like to have this clean. Yeah. That's kinda. I breathe from my belly instead of my chest when playing any instrument. Excellent. That is perfect. That is exactly what you should be doing. You don't want to focus on filling your chest or move your shoulders or anything like that. It's about filling up your entire torso from the bottom up with your diaphragm, And so feeling a good expansion from your belly is a good thing. What I want you, one thing to think about, because I was taught breathe from your belly, and it's absolutely true. And I don't want to get in the way of that. But one thing just to think about, what helped me to really like fill with air, because if you just move your stomach in and out, you don't have to necessarily breathe. And for me, anyways, I think I sometimes just moved my stomach as opposed to really focused on getting a full deep breath. And so what helps me visualize is instead of thinking about, let me get in a better frame. Instead of thinking about belly out, think about your back. Think about your love handles here, right? The small of your back. If you get in a good deep breath, expanding that out just like an inch and feeling your back expand. Because you can push your stomach in and out kind of at will. Most people, I don't want to assume. But if you get a good deep breath and you feel your back expanding, 100% that is not a cheated, stomach out sort of a thing. So for me, what has helped me have a mindset of getting a full tank of air has been expanding your back. And then also, if I notice I'm tight, I'll take this thing and just go, and then boom, you're full. Like if you put a tube in your mouth and you go, there is no shot you're getting less than a full, good back expanding breath. Oh, and that's a full tank of gas right there. You can go for miles on that baby. Hmm. So that's my quick thing on breath and breathing. Hope that helps. Take it for whatever it's worth, which is about as much as the paper it's printed on. Which is to say, do it or not. Whatever. I just breathe. If that works for you, dude, keep doing it. By all means. I envy people who for whom proper breath control and everything comes more naturally. Because for me, it does not. I have to think about these things, or else I do. And then I wonder why I don't have any air to play these passages. So for me, I have to do this intentionally, or at least more so than I probably used to when I was back in practice. You know what I mean? Anyways. I'm kind of sitting weird. Excuse me. Okay. I practice diaphragm breathing, by standing in front of a wall and then focus my air to my stomach. And if I get it right, I should push off the wall. 100%. That is exactly. I have actually this book, Mastering the Horn's Low Register. It has a big section on air support and proper breathing technique, and that's one of the things they said is if you don't have like a friend to put their fists against your back or whatever, do it like up against a straight chair or wall or something, and you should push yourself up off it. So yes, that is exactly, you're doing it exactly right. Good job. Yep. Puppy's over there. He's just snoozing. He's having a nice chill Saturday afternoon. And it's honestly surprising to me how little he notices my playing. Like I'll be, going through whatever mall or something like big and loud, and then I'll stop playing, and he's literally dreaming. He'll like do little barks, like little, and he's in the middle of a dream, just completely nonplussed. It's really interesting. Anyways, Heldenleben. What is that? Something like. Your cats freak out? Oh no! I'm very thankful that my dog seems to not even notice, which is the weirdest thing too. Because so I'll be out here playing my French horn for hours and hours and hours. He doesn't give a shit. But then we'll just be sitting on the couch something. I have one minor hiccup. I'm not even gonna do it right now because it will wake him up and he will lose his mind. But he will lose his mind if I hiccup at all and I just like look at him. He makes eye contact with me. He gets these crazy eyes and he just runs. I don't understand what it is. God forbid I hiccup, but I can do like anything else and he doesn't care. It's so funny. Anyways, 124. Some of the low stuff in Heldenleben is very fun. And then that's not. That's the third horn part, not 4. What the hell? I wanted the. Do I? It doesn't have the full ending of the. Man. The youngest cat gets curious when I play in my room. God forbid. Dude, I know, right? You're not ever allowed to have, like, a moment of peace to yourself or a moment of anything. Like, if they don't understand it, they are crazy. At least mine gets crazy. He'll either get wildly hyper or, like, have a legit anxiety attack. There's no in between. It's the Chihuahua in him. You know, we've done our best over the past 12 and a half, almost 13 years to overcome his half Chihuahua, but there's only so much you can counteract that sort of thing. I'm not focused. I'm not focused. I'm not looking at the music on the page in front of me, and that's a mistake. That's a mistake. Not bad. not bad. I want to do the ending part of it. I think I can remember it. It's like that's it. You don't have any pets, Elliot. Well, you know, that's cool too. That's also cool too. I have because I've got the dog and I've got 6 hens in my backyard as well that I kind of halfway consider as pets. Um, they are wonderful, wonderful animals. But like, that's a whole. I've got plenty, and a cat. By the way, that I don't have the cat. I want to be very clear. The cat has chosen my house to live. I have not. The cat is not welcome, but it hasn't left, and it's been months. So please send help. Oh goodness. I know what I want to do. It's been a minute since we've done Shostakovich 5. Yeah. Can't really have dogs, cats. I'm allergic to whatever the hell. I'm sorry to hear that. My mom's the same way. She's allergic to most things. She had some my and my siblings' dogs for a number of years. Bless her heart, and had to take, Benadryl and antihistamines to deal with it. Which is, it's not that bad of an allergy, but it definitely sucks. That's unfortunate, especially because they're so cute and fluffy, and I just want to put them all in my face, and then that you can't do that when you have an allergy. That's for sure. Anyways, let's do some Shostakovich 5. See how that if that sounds. I've already lost the audition. I've already lost the audition in the first 5 notes. Yeah, sort of struggled on that one, but I wasn't focusing too much on the high my goal was not on the high stuff as much as the first part of the excerpt. that kind of felt decently better in that low range there. Not once we started getting up there, but it sort of felt like more of dare I say, more secure in my embouchure down there. So Shasti 5 is not in a terrible place in terms of hitting the notes. In terms of playing it well and musically, well, I need to watch a masterclass and listen to the context of the piece, I would think. Do a bit more study. But in terms of practice, I'd say that's not too bad. Not too bad. I don't know the Symphony number 9 excerpt, fourth horn for Beethoven 9. Jeez, that C, that low C, coming back to that after having played all of these other things and then coming back to, man, that's tough. Weird. Yo, what's up, Bread? Welcome back. You used to have a bird? What kind of bird? Was it an indoor bird or an outdoor bird? I've never really been around too many indoor birds. Too many, I'll say. But I love my chickens. I don't know that I would ever get probably an indoor bird, but dude, like watching my chickens, I'll just let them out in they have a fenced-in little pen to run around and forage and scratch and all this kind of stuff. And just I will sit out there with a book or listen to music or put on YouTube or something, and just like watching them play and live. It's so zen, dude. Some really cool, fun videos of cockatiels. Are they the ones that'll like sort of like bounce around and dance and do stuff? Oh, your profile picture is too. I didn't. They're so small. Sorry, in chat here that I can't quite see. Let me see. Oh, it's so cute. It's got the little Pikachu cheeks. Aww. That's adorable. That's awesome, dude. I honestly, I don't know what I thought your because the pictures are so small in here. I can't quite tell most of them. That's really cool. Yo, Steampy, you're doing dragon breath right now? Oh my goodness. Good luck with that. You had a mohawk? My there used to be a dog my younger sibling had uh that also it was a Jack Russell mix, and he had little like tassels on his ears, and he also had a little curly mohawk that they would groom and do it up. It was like really really cool. Love that. Mohawk birds. We love mohawk birds in this chat. Any really like mohawk animals, and that's why I like my chickens too. They have like so some of them keep their little thingies cropped high and tight, right? Others have them they all just go straight up, and then one of them is my one of my favorites, and she's a little emo with it. So her mohawk like flops over and is kind of like emo like this. Is really cool. He also likes bread, so that's why my name is No Context of Bread. There you go. Now we got the origin story. Love that. I'm sorry that yeah, unfortunately he passed away. That's sad. I apologize. I commiserations, but I'm sure he led a very happy life. Like Flamewalker, so Dragon Breath is more damage than Flamewalker? Yo, that's pretty crazy. Got to get good duration and like projectile count and speed on that one. I would imagine. Very happy bread filled life. Dude, you love that. Would like a burb. Ooh. So would you not be allergic to birds then, Elliot? That would be good. They also like birds live a long time. Like can't parrots live like 50 or 75 years or some shit? Maybe it's only 25. But like birds live a lot longer than I would have thought. I like my ow. I like my bird because every time I stop playing the bassoon, my bird keeps squawking at me. Dude, wouldn't it be so cool if you could do like bassoon concerto for bassoon and bird? Now there's an idea. There's an idea. 50 okay, maybe not 50 to 75. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna spread misinformation. Let's see how long do parrots live? Not images. Small live 8 to 15, while large parrots can live 25 to 50 years. So some of them can, it says, get up to like maybe 50 years ish. That's crazy. I love birds. I love birds too. I will say, because I sit out with my chickens, and so they're not like covered when they're out in their pen. So that's why I'm out there just to protect them from predatory birds. And I've noticed a lot. I've become more keenly aware of how many buzzards and vultures and hawks like to circle and like eyeball my ladies outside. We can't have that, you know. But yeah, they live longer than than you might think. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not playing Bagatelle. Let's do the end of Don Quixote. Neuling's Bagatelle, though, is one that I want to work on sooner rather than later, but man, that's such a nasty low piece. Yeah. Your bird loved music? Dude, I love dancing birds. Like, there's one GIF that I know I've seen quite often where it's like, I think it's a cockatiel, not a cockatiel. Maybe, I don't, it's some bird. But it's like, it's on a vet table, and it's just like, it's a white bird that's got little like, woo, 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 and it's doing a little dancing thing, and like the vet assistants, or the vets are like doctors and all are around it, and they're just doing like little dancing with it, and like, it's just doing this little it's so cool, dude. I fucking love dancing birds. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate that. I enjoy conversation with you. I enjoy you being here. Appreciate it, friend. Excuse me. Good. Oh, wow, 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 wow. My corners are very tired. Yo, Elliot. Peace out, friend. Enjoy your lunch. My grandma was going to return her bird after not having him long because he was a troublemaker. She put the bird in her car and he said, I love you. She put him back in the house and he lived over 25 years. Are you serious? I don't think you told me that story before. That's so funny. What was the trouble? He just he clearly loved your grandmother. Couldn't have been that bad. That's so funny. All right, let's try some Mahler 1. Mahler 1, it's the minor Frere Jacques with a slur down to the pedal F, which I'm not going to be able to get, but nope. Oh my god, that's so low! He kept throwing up on her shoulder. Well, maybe that's the cue to your grandmother that not all birds should be a pirate's companion on their shoulder. You know, maybe some birds get motion sickness and don't need all that. You know, I'm not saying that it's your grandmother's fault. I would never. I would never. But like, sounds like maybe the bird was not. I don't know. Unless it could vomit on, because some birds maybe they vomit on command. Maybe he was just doing it on purpose. Maybe the bird was a little Till Eulenspiegel, merry little prankster, right? A little. Little Till Eulenspiegel. The bird was smart. It would ask, "Want to go out and get her all get the dog riled up?" That's dastardly. That is not great. That's really funny though. My bird used to poop a lot, almost give my family member infection. What? Your bird's a biohazard? Holy cow. That's not great. Yeesh. yikes. He made a cut and then tried to poop on it. So he's like, hey, here, how y'all doing? I'm gonna knife you, and I'm gonna poop on the knife, and like, what a crazy animal. He's a menace to society. No kidding. Yeesh. That's so funny. Goodness. All right, let's see. 1:53, and it's almost 1 o'clock. We have done a number of good etudes. We have done a number of good etudes. Oh, I want to play this. I just really like playing this part. Gross. Yeah, maybe no indoor birds. I think I agree with you. I think I agree with you there. Oh, yeah. Your friends joke all the time. I bet you they don't let you live that one down. That is definitely one that, similarly, my wonderful girlfriend, I don't let her live down the two separate instances when she referred to this instrument as a trumpet recently, and like she should know better. So I don't let her live that down as well. In good fun, and there's plenty of stuff that she doesn't let me live down as well. You know, love you, babe. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Just as an example of an indoor joke. Indoor joke. Indoor jokes. I need to practice. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Mahler 3, not Mahler 1, third movement, but Mahler 3, first movement. Definitely a trumpet. Yeah. Did I not say 2? It was 2 times. 2 separate instances. If I misspoke before, I apologize. It was 2. Let the record show there were 2 instances. That is definitely 2 times. Not trying to blame you too hard, babe. That's not right. There's a bug. Oh my god. Only 2 times. Yeah, no, it was 2 times. But it was not just one. It was not just once. It was 2 separate occasions. I'm just saying. We're saying the same thing. And yes, you are distracted. You are tune-towning and multitasking and multi-tuning and multi-everything. Although don't admit to multi-tuning, I'm pretty sure that's against TOS and they'll get you banned. Mum's the word. Um, Jeez. Yeesh. That's some low stuff. That is a lot of low horning. Sure is. And we're almost at practice. So you know what? To celebrate... Ooh, I don't know Fidelio. I should learn Fidelio. Hey, they got Till. Ooh, Midsummer Night's Dream. That's a good one. Okay. We will end practice doing the second horn part from the horn trio in Beethoven 3 third movement. The Scherzo trio. One of my favorites of all time. Nope. Holy cow. We made practice! We did our practice. Hell yeah. That's tough. I'm trying to do what I'm working on here. So the end of the excerpt, it ends on the B flat and then it goes on to the. It's a 1 octave jump where it continues to going ba bum ba bum ba bum, and I'm doing it a little bit difficult. I'm going and then taking that an octave higher. So I'm kind of doing practicing a quick 2 octave jump, just real quick. Dang, now I can't hit it. That's tough. That is tough. Woo. All right. So we'll move on from that. We're just kind of noodling around. I want to noodle in some low stuff. In particular, Wagner's The Valkyries. Don Quixote, Mahler 1, Firebird Suite, Stravinsky, eh? The Horn Signal from Haydn, don't know that one. And that's all of those. Okay, well. What would be something fun to sort of end on? You know what would be fun? Not because we're trying to work it out or anything, but just because I want to play this. Little Strauss 1/3 movement for you. I don't know this part. Sorry. Just a quick working it out. And this part that I'm resting through right now is a very good bass clarinet and bassoon duet. They've got a fun restating of that. Now that I think about it. So if you wanted to listen to a good recording of Strauss 1 third movement, I recommend Radek Babarok. You can find him that video on YouTube and listen to the bassoons and bass clarinets and fun stuff. It's some really good stuff. Anyways. Nope. Oh my goodness. I'm losing focus. I'm not playing this mindfully. And I don't know why. Yo, appreciate it, bud. Yeah, we're cleaning up. We're just doing the last little bit. I'm playing through this last movement of Strauss's first horn concerto, the third movement, because it's just a lot of fun, and I want to. That's how we're just wrapping up practice. So yeah. Yeah. So that last F in there, I'm like pinching. So the intonation isn't all great, but that felt better. A little bit better. All right. Bum ba da ba ba da ba ba da bum bum do 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 bum. So this is the flourish, like you're supposed to. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to get it back under my fingers. Forgive me, chat. And especially because now I'm thinking of it and I want to use different fingering than I learned it on, which is frustrating. Dang, I need to do it slower because of the wonderful things he does. But excuse me, I'm reinforcing a different fingering. So on the, what I'm used to doing is it's F and E natural. So I'm used to doing ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da 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 ba ba da 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 da. What I want to do instead is ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da 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 da. And I think that would be better. I just need to get it. I need to get it ingrained. This is weird. I'm playing this very weird. This is not, I don't normally do that all slurred, and I don't know why I'm doing it like that now. So let's do this not slurred. Ah, my poor corners. Ah, crying out in distress. I'd say that's about it. Holy cow. I don't know that I have much more left in my chops. We'll call that time. Yo, French Forn. I fucking love your name, dude. Oh, that is exactly what I needed to see. I was here 2 hours ago, just came back, and I'm still practicing. And I mean, now we're done. But yes, we still are. And I'd say it was a good day of practice. Whew. I definitely blew out my chops there at the very end. Like yeah. I should not have been trying to hit the bees at the end of Strauss, but like, if not now, then when, right? We could even, I could, if I wanted to, do the C slur from Adagio and Allegro, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. But like, yeah, no, I need to play some low stuff and cool down some. That note doesn't really, that F still is not really coming out on in the mic. Yeah, Mahler's not going to be happy with Mahler's not going to be happy if we can't get those F's. Or E's. Neither Mahler 1 nor 3 is going to be happy if we can't get F's or E's on the mic. Yeah, it's just not coming through on the mic at all. And I think it's because of my noise gate, unfortunately. So I need to soften that up a little bit and maybe we can get those pitches. Jeez. Oh goodness. Anyways. I think that's it for practice today. Thank you, friends, everyone, for coming by and hanging out and making this a wonderful day of practice as per usual. We got some good stuff done. We got some really good stuff done. I feel like it's starting to come along. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for like already. I've ended. We're done with practice today. I'm like excited for tomorrow. You know, as weird, as nerdy, as dorky as that is. So, anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Everyone have a great weekend. Rest of your Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is. I'll see y'all for next time in practice. I will be here tomorrow. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye, everyone.